I'm now 3 years into my barber journey, and I've been cutting hair for 3 years. I've started 1 year ago my second business where I help other barbers scale to $100 a cut and up to $20,000 per month. So I've seen a lot, right? And I've been through all the ups and downs of business and being a barber and running my own business, right? And probably one of the biggest issues that people run into is just comfort, getting comfortable, falling off. It's a it's a normal part of business. But the people who maintain their success versus the people who hit one big peak and then fall off, the people who maintain their success become the successful person. Right? And let me explain what I mean. There's two types of people. There's the guy that puts his big goal on like this high pedestal and then he works towards it and works towards it and works towards it. And once he hits that goal, he stops doing everything that got him to that goal. He stops locking in because these people are chasing locking in. And I used to be one of those people. I would just chase locking in, locking in, locking in, locking in. I'd have such a big month, and then I'd grind and grind and grind and grind, and then I would just completely fall back into everything else, like laziness, procrastination, self-doubt. I would completely start chasing comfort all over again, which is the whole reason why I was in the position I was in before. And so many people fall into this trap because they don't want to become the person that is successful. They don't want to make success, or they don't want to make certain things a part of them. Like now, content is a part of who I am. Like it or not, I can't go a day without recording and posting content because it's a part of who I am, right? Being super organized with numbers and finances, that is now a part of who I am. It's just something I can't like not do, right? Being on my health and fitness, for the most part, like working out, running, that's a part of who I am. Like I can't go without it, right? It's the same thing with anything else in life. A lot of the stuff that got me to where I'm at, it's a part of who I am, right? Making sacrifices, saying no to a lot of stuff, that is now a part of who I am. Like it's now part of how my brain operates. So it's like, I can't go back to that. But the other side of it is I still get comfortable. I've had big months, and I've just gone to this idea of like, well, what am I chasing, right? And I think that's the biggest thing that this is just a random reflection, but it's like the biggest thing we all want to think about is like, what are we chasing? What is the end goal with all this? I think always going back to that and always being able to remind yourself that is huge. It's like, what are we after? What are we actually looking to achieve? And when we can remind ourselves that, it brings everything back into reality. Why we started, right? And as cliche as it sounds, corny as it sounds, remember why you started, remember your whatever, right? That is the real reason why we do what we do. So at the end of the day, to be a normal college kid. Like I will never get to experience that, right? But look at what I do get to experience. Look at what I do get to gain. At the end of the day, I'm now a person that is willing to give up everything to get to where I want to go. And 2026 is going to be a great year. We're going to keep reflecting. We're going to keep getting better. We're going to keep posting and documenting this entire journey for you guys. So stick around because, while I'm kind of a little bit unclear about what the next steps are, I know that once I find them and I lock in on them, it's over. It's game over, right? And I think I've come to the realization, maybe I just need to double down on what I'm good at. This is my honest thoughts. We're all put on earth for different things. We all have a different God-given purpose. And maybe right now in this season, or my purpose is not only for the next year, but for the next few years, to continue to double down, to continue to make sacrifices, to continue to cut everything out, to continue to do the opposite of living a normal life, right? And to give up almost everything, right? So that I can achieve something exceptional. And I think lately I've been trying to defer or run from that responsibility, deny that responsibility, but the opportunity is right in front of me. And by me kind of, almost in a way thinking in the worst case scenario of, do I want to take on this pressure? Do I want to keep competing and grinding to be number one? Where is that really going to take me? Like me second guessing everything and being like, well, is it really worth, my dog? Oh no, she just woke up. Anyways, me second guessing, do I want to be number one? Is it worth it? All that. It's selfishness, right? It's selfishness because at the end of the day, I just turned 20. Like, I can give up 10 years of, a normal, comfortable life if I want to, if I need to. And I just got to be willing to do it because like I already came so far, I already sacrificed so much. Why why stop now? Why not just even go all in and just double down? And I already put my head down for like 3 years. Why not just put my head down for another 10 years and see where I get? Bills still have to be paid, and we got to keep getting 1% better every day. So that's my message to you guys. I'm not perfect. I struggle with discipline and motivation just like everyone else, but I'm always able to bring myself back. And even though we've been lacking a bit of direction or clarity on where we want to go next, I think it's just time to dial back in and double down. So see you guys soon. Day whatever of documenting my journey. I'm going to keep documenting everything on here, my honest and raw thoughts. Yeah.